Now, from your hyper-local weather source, this is your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by The Kitchen Shop at EHT, your choice for full-service kitchen remodeling, offering all wood, semi-custom cabinets comparable to big box store prices. Our in-house installers will have your job completed in as little as 2 weeks. Visit us online at thekitchenshop.net.
Well, here we are. One last update before our first batch of snow starts to work in. We're expecting that to move in over the next hour or so, but let's look at a few things before we get there. First, let's look at our surface temperatures. All of us a sizable margin below the freezing mark, so that is good. Most of us sitting between 26 and 29 degrees. Now, let's look above our heads, about 5 to 10,000 feet. Even better, up there, we're actually in the teens to low 20s, about 5 to 10,000 feet above our head. So that's actually going to help promote the powdery and fluffy snow. It's not going to be a slushy mess whenever it gets to the ground. So that's another box that we can check off. We have that winter storm warning in effect for pretty much all of our area except for the northwestern tip of Burlington County. That's just a winter weather advisory. But of this winter storm warning, the highest potential of seeing 5 to 8, maybe even isolated areas above 8 inches of snow is going to be in this pink circle. So parts of Salem County, Cumberland, Cape May, and even Atlantic County. This is your best potential of seeing 5 to 8, maybe even higher amounts within that pink circle. So a plowable snow is definitely going to be possible as these bands start to work in. Right now, no snow falling just yet, but we do have some cirrus clouds and some stratus clouds, maybe even some nimbostratus clouds, which are those snow clouds that we are starting to see out there right now. Those are those lower hanging clouds, but no snow just yet. But over the next hour or so, snow quickly starting to work in. Some light snow showers across parts of Salem, Cumberland, Cape May counties, about 12 o'clock tonight. So over the next hour or so, some of those light snow showers start to work in. Then as we head towards about 3, 4 o'clock, we're starting to see some heavier batches of snow. You notice where you see those darker shades of blue down here, those are those heavier batches of snow. So snow will quickly pick up as we head further into the morning, closer to daybreak. So a steady to maybe even heavy snow as we are starting to wake up on your Monday morning. So if you are heading off to work or if you still have school out there, I know a lot of them have already been canceled, but if you do still have to go to work or school, use extra caution because this snow is going to be pretty heavy and it could cause some travel delays out there, so be sure that you are using extreme caution if you have to go anywhere tomorrow morning. But as we head towards daybreak and just after the middle of the morning, still seeing steady to heavy snow out there, lasting until early afternoon. Then as we start to get into early afternoon, this is where it gets a bit interesting. We have a warm front coming in out of the south, so that could bring some warmer air, increasing our surface temperatures up just above the freezing mark. So we could start to see some freezing rain and sleet mixing in with the snow, but right now it's not looking as likely as it was earlier because it looks like that warm air is going to stay just to our south. So I think a lot of us will just see snow out of this event, but there is still that potential of seeing some freezing rain or sleet mixing in as we head into the afternoon, but still some light to moderate snow showers out there tomorrow afternoon, then seeing some lighter snow showers as we head towards mid to late afternoon. Then we get some wraparound moisture so that we start to see some of that moderate to heavy snow work back in as that batch of snow, the second batch of snow, starts to work in. So as we head towards tomorrow evening and into very early Tuesday morning, another batch of some light to moderate, maybe even a few spots of heavy snow start to work back in. But by early Tuesday morning, I think this is going to be out of here by about 1, 2 o'clock. We're starting to clear already, and we should start to see mostly clear skies for the rest of Tuesday morning and into Tuesday afternoon. So we're still pretty much going with the same totals forecast. If my button will click here, Trying to click the button. There we go. I'm probably going to skip right past it. Anyway, 1 to 3 inches for the northern half of our viewing area. 5 to 8 the further south you go, in some isolated areas up to 8 inches as we head towards the extreme southern portions of Cape May, Cumberland, and Salem County. I'll post this map later just for a final look at it since it did skip through here. But overnight tonight, temperatures mainly in the low 20s. Snow showers will start to begin over the next hour or so, gradually picking up as we head towards tomorrow daybreak. Then by tomorrow afternoon is pretty much going to snow for much of the day. Temperatures staying down in the upper 20s to near 30 degrees. If we see temperatures start to climb near the freezing or just above the freezing mark, we could see some sleet or freezing rain mix in, but I think much of this is just going to be a snow event. Then by Tuesday, cold front clears us out. We see mostly sunny skies Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but cooler temperatures back down into the mid to upper 20s potentially. Overnight lows back down into the mid-teens. Then as we head towards next weekend, we've had a lot of chatter about this, but we're trying to get through this event before we pay close attention to next weekend. Brittany and I will continue to monitor it after this system does work through, because we all know Nick's going to be on vacation. Luckily, he's getting something before he goes away, but if something does make out of next weekend, he's going to miss that. But Brittany and I will, of course, keep you updated as we get past this system and into the middle of the week.